Jake, what do you make of the Players Association rejecting MLB's proposal for universal DH? Word is that they packaged it with the expansion of the playoffs. Was that a good move by the association?
No, because what they tried to do was say, we're going to throw in the DH, the universal DH with this expanded playoffs as if it was sort of an incentive. But the thing is that everybody's pretty much on board with the universal DH. It makes a lot of sense for, for both divisions. You have a lot of people that, like myself, actually more of a traditionalist. I tend to not like the DH. I like the strategy it brings when you have the pitcher hitting the National League, but if it means extending guys' careers, if it means for guys like Marcelo Zuna who can't play the field, he now has, every single team open to him instead of just half the teams. So it makes a lot of sense. It also makes a lot of sense for teams like the Dodgers. They used 16 different players as their designated hitter last year. And what that tells me is that every one of their players can play the field. They were just using it as a tool to give guys a rest, essentially, but not lose their bat in the lineup. So there are a ton of different advantages to having the DH in the National League, in both leagues. But the expanded playoffs was a freaking disaster last year. I don't, I always bring this up, but like, they had two teams that were under 500, the Brewers and the Astros. The first time in the history of Major League Baseball had two teams made it to the playoffs with an under 500 record. I mean, I thought we only saw that stuff in the NFL, not in Major League Baseball. And you have, the top teams in each league, like the Dodgers playing the Milwaukee Brewers in a 3-game series where if the Dodgers lose 2 games, they're out of the playoffs. So to me, and it happened to the Twins. The Twins had they won the Central and they had a really good record and they got upended by the Houston Astros.